in its ever-longing quest to become the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Epcot is kind of stagnant at the moment.
Hello and welcome back to the Fardaman YouTube channel. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Jadon.
We're here at Epcot. When you come to Epcot, the very first thing you see is Spaceship Earth. However, the second thing you see is the insane amount of construction walls throughout the entire front part of the park. Epcot is going through renovation right now for Future World,
which means that the whole front half of the park is kind of stagnant at the moment. There's a few rides to do like Soarin', but there's a lot of things that were closed because of this construction. At the latest D23 Expo, which is an expo where they show off and reveal certain things that are coming to the parks, it was announced that so many things were going to be added to Epcot, but were unfortunately put on a permanent delay because of the coronavirus. So I feel like there'd be a lot more things open if the coronavirus wasn't here. Now, because of the coronavirus, the Festival Center, a Mary Poppins experience, and the Play Pavilion were all cut, which sucks because we were looking forward to them and they were probably going to be a lot of fun.
However, the Moana experience, the Ratatouille ride, as well as the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster are still good to go. However, they were taken off the 2021 calendar and we don't know when they're opening.
However, what is certain are Epcot's year-round festivals that they have.
The festivals themselves are a saving grace for Epcot. This year starts off with the Art Festival. The Art Festival started in 2017 and features a variety of different artists, food, and activities. The Art Festival is actually one of my favorite festivals because you can meet the artists behind a lot of your favorite Disney artwork.
Now, as soon as you leave Future World, or even before you leave Future World, you start to see how the festival changes Epcot and gives it a new life. Going back to Construction Cot, the Festival of the Arts even adds life to the construction walls that you see all over the front of Future World. Because of the increased number of food items in the Mexico Pavilion, there are now an increased number of bathrooms. Now, along with the increase of food items, there are also an increase of people in the park. It seems much more crowded than a normal day at Epcot.
Even though it does seem crowded, the wait times aren't too bad. The highest wait time is 45 minutes for Test Track, which isn't bad at all. Throughout the year, Epcot has 4 festivals, starting with the Art Festival, then the Flower and Garden, then Food and Wine, and last the Christmas Festival. Each festival features a variety of booths which show food from different countries. However, some of the food does transfer over between each festival.
Now, food makes up a large part of the festivals here at Epcot. As you can see, there are so many different food items from all around the world, and it's just interesting to see all these different cultures and all these different foods. They're a little overpriced, I would say, for the portions that you give. However, there are so many different options and they usually taste very, very good.
The dishes throughout the world showcase are a variety of different prices between $4 and $13. Obviously, the things that are worth $13 taste better than the things worth than $4. The problem is finding what's good, because you can spend $13 on a dish and it tastes really, really bad. It's kind of famous for the festivals that as they keep going on, the food gets worse and worse. So I recommend going early in the festival.
Wrong. He's lying.
So I would recommend going early to the festival so that way you can get the food as fresh as it can get. Unfortunately, with Corona, Disney ended a lot of their live entertainment. However, during the festival, you can see live performances at the American Pavilion. The festivals make it look like you're discovering Epcot for the first time. Every time you enter into a country, you see something new and you get to experience something new.
So to take a break from the Festival of the Arts, we're actually going to go on Frozen, and we actually slipped Claire from our last video.
Thank you, Claire.
A 20. Guys, I'm gonna take off my pants. Now that's better.
So right now, Jadon's trying to find the Figment paint scavenger hunt. Every festival they have a scavenger hunt. Like for Food and Wine, they have a thing where you go around looking for Remy. This year, they have a painting of Figment in traditional paintings, and Jadon's trying to find it.
Now, even though we're not riding a ton of rides, it's still fun to just walk around and see all the new stuff that's here because of the festival. It sort of feels like an all-day attraction.
So every festival uses the blue building that's tucked between England and Canada to showcase a lot of the stuff that's not around the park. So you can go in here and see new food, new art, and new merchandise.
Nah. It's alright. Whatever. So we got the dish from Ratatouille. This is called Remy's Ratatouille. I don't know how I feel about it anymore. It's too salty. So there are some dishes at the festival that are really, really good and I would eat like every day. And then there's some, not mentioning any names, not so much. I feel like this is more of like just like a first show kind of, but you know, it was okay, but it's not my type of thing, but you may like it. But there are other things like the beef that we had earlier that are so good. So as we wrap up our day here at the Festival of the Arts, we are a little underwhelmed at the fact that we have to walk back through these construction walls. However, it was a lot of fun today. We tried out a lot of cool foods and we saw a lot of awesome art. Now, as you guys can see, the festival's added new life to Construction Cot. Whether it's the new food that they have or the artwork or entertainment you can look at, it's really something special and adds to the construction that is always occurring at this park within this time frame of the coronavirus. And that's it from us today. We are going to head home, but thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed.